Do you know what are illusions? Hello and welcome to another video. Today we will tell you about what are illusions and how does it work. Illusions are a fascinating aspect of human perception that has captivated people for centuries. An illusion is a perception or experience that is different from the reality of what is present in the environment. They can take many forms, from visual tricks to auditory distortions, and they can occur both in natural and artificial settings. To understand illusions, it's important to first consider how our senses and brains work. The world around us is made up of an infinite number of stimuli, such as light, sound, and touch. Our senses collect this information and send it to our brains, where it is processed and interpreted. However, our brains can only process a limited amount of information at any given time. This means that we often rely on shortcuts and assumptions to fill in the gaps in our perception. These shortcuts and assumptions can sometimes lead to errors in perception, which results in illusions. Illusions can occur for a number of reasons, including sensory overload, conflicting information, and the brain's tendency to look for patterns and make assumptions. Visual illusions are perhaps the most well-known type of illusion. They occur when our eyes perceive something that is not actually present in the environment. There are many different types of visual illusions, including geometric illusions, color illusions, and motion illusions. One common type of visual illusion is the Muller-Lyer illusion. This illusion involves two lines of equal length that are placed next to each other, but one has arrowheads pointing inward, and the other has arrowheads pointing outward. Despite being the same length, the line with the inward arrowheads appears shorter than the line with the outward arrowheads. Another type of visual illusion is the Ponzo illusion. This illusion involves two lines that are the same length, but are placed in a context that makes one appear longer than the other. For example, if the lines are placed on a diagram of train tracks that converge in the distance, the line that appears farther away will appear longer. Auditory illusions are another type of illusion that can occur when our brains misinterpret sounds. One common auditory illusion is the Shepard tone illusion, which involves a series of tones that seem to rise in pitch indefinitely. In reality, the tones are repeating in a cycle, but our brains interpret them as constantly rising in pitch. Another auditory illusion is the McGurk effect, which occurs when our brains combine visual and auditory information in a way that alters our perception of speech sounds. For example, if someone is mouthing the word "gar," but a different sound is played over it, such as "var," we may perceive the sound as "da." Illusions can also occur in other senses, such as touch and smell. For example, the thermal grill illusion is a tactile illusion that occurs when a person places their fingers on a series of alternating warm and cool bars. Despite the alternating temperature, the person may perceive a painful burning sensation. Illusions can be fascinating and entertaining, but they also have important implications for how we perceive and understand the world around us. They demonstrate the complex and often surprising ways in which our brains interpret sensory information, and they remind us that what we perceive is not always an accurate reflection of reality. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks.